What is up, guys? This is Mike, but most of you will know of me as Onslaught. That's my Xbox Live gamer tag, and welcome to another edition of Field Stripping Modern Warfare 2. This is going to be a demolition game on Trailer Park. This is my first gameplay that I posted up on Trailer Park, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's actually pretty quick. So class-wise, I'm running the ACR with a holographic sight. I'm running Sleight of Hand Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. All right, when you're coming down this street, especially on beginning spawns, look at these red areas highlighted here. These are the areas where the other team can position themselves and have a good line of sight towards you, but you don't have a great line of sight towards them. You'll notice none of the circles are full circles. They're all kind of partial circles or half circles. So that just means that you can only see a partial portion of their body. So keep an eye on those areas and just be wary when you're coming down the street. So we're playing with the full team, full party of guys once again, and just running through teams. And this is what we do. Real quick, when you're coming to this window, make sure before you play this map that you haven't ate a big meal, or maybe you haven't ate dinner or something. Because if you have, you may have a hard time getting in this window, like my character here has. For some reason, he just did not want to get in that window. So I thought he would just hop right up, hop in there like Spider-Man or something, but he wasn't having it. So anyway, we planted A and B in this first round here. We were obviously on offense, and we were just running through the other team. For some reason, the Call of Duty community, pretty much as a whole, likes to stretch out objective games, which is definitely not what. Look at that spray with the A12. I was like, one of these will get him. I just have to keep moving a little closer, and then eventually I'll get him. But anyway, I've muted the other team, or made sure all the other teams muted, because usually when you beat a team like that in the first round, they are going to be whining and crying, and it's not me really being mean, it's just I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be a part of the confrontation there. So I just made sure they were all muted. But anyway, like I said, we're in this to win. So when you come down this left side, especially at the beginning spawn, if this is the route you take, pay attention first to this back corner here. I have highlighted the yellow area is the opening in the fence where they'll be filtering through, and then the red area is where they can position themselves at the front of the box truck and have a good line of sight towards you. The next position they could possibly be here, if they had a better spawn, is behind the dumpster. The red area is where the box is on their side of the dumpster. They'll be on that box, or they'll actually be in the dumpster. So keep an eye out on that area. And then for some reason you had a bad spawn and maybe they had marathon and a good spawn, they could be at the trash here. The two red areas are where they can position themselves so only their head is visible. So be careful. Look at that position also when you're rushing the side of the map. So we're obviously on defense this time. I'm pretty much implementing a typical flank. For some reason, the other team decided to all go down that street I was just looking at, which was a horrible idea. They just put all of their attention on that one side, and look at this, coming around with the flank. They have no options. So be aware of that and do not practice that tactic that the other team is implementing. My kill streaks are UAV, Harrier, and Pavlo. UAV is obviously going to help my whole team. It's easy to get. And then Harrier and Pavlo are also fairly easy to get. And they allow me to stay in the map and while they do work, so they don't take me out of the map. All right, let's talk about kind of the basic idea here. We were the green spawn. They were the red spawn. Remember, we're on defense. They're on offense this round. I'm sitting there in the middle in this green trailer here, what's known as the green trailer. These routes are kind of the opening routes. From the red spawn, you have 3 basic routes you can take. The green spawn actually has 4. So I always prefer the green spawn here. They have 2 routes that can actually take you towards the middle of the map there, which is nice. So some of the areas that most of the firefights and a lot of the action take place are the highlighted areas here in yellow. We'll go from left to right. The first one is at the dumpster there, which I talked about earlier. The next one's in the pink trailer, or red trailer. It's referred to as both of those. Then where I am at the green trailer here, where the Harrier marker is, and then finally at the truck on this street over here on the far right. Those are kind of the areas where typically a lot of the action takes place. On CTF and it's another one, headquarters. Those positions are going to change, but most of the other game types, even your basic deathmatch, those are the the areas where a lot of action goes down. So I'm holding out here in the green building. When you're in this window, and this goes for when you're in any opening, use the cover, use the surrounding, and that's what you're going to see me do most of this round. These areas in red are the areas you need to watch out for when you're specifically in this window. Watch, the other team could be in the pink building, behind the dumpster in the middle, or behind the trailer there on the right. So just keep an eye out on those areas, and you should be pretty good. But like I said, those are the areas where the other team will be looking for you. So I picked up my pave low, and I am going to, the next tactic I want to talk about, I really don't need to pause it because I do it for a long enough period where I can actually talk about it, which is watch my movement. Okay, you notice I'm not sitting in these windows for a long period of time. So I take a guy down, I take a look, and then I move. Same thing, back and forth, and I'm constantly moving. It may look like I'm spastic or I'm like, I don't know, really anxious, but it's really not. It's just the tactic used to not stay in one spot so the other team doesn't really get an idea of where you are. And also, I'm changing positions here. I know that I have teammates behind me, so that's one good thing I don't have to do. I don't have to watch my back really, because my teammates are coming up that back street over there. So I'm just moving back and forth between these two windows here, and I'm just catching them as they're coming out of their spawn. And there's nothing they can really do about it other than me make a mistake like that. I crouched and stayed in that one spot for too long, and they were able to fire through the trailer side there and put me down. So, but anyway, I was pretty effective in that green trailer using that tactic of moving back and forth between the windows and keeping my visibility low. Look at this. Watch this. You cannot shoot through this barrel whatsoever. Look at that. So do not try it. All right, I've slowed this down. So I know I'm kind of highlighting my mistake there by slowing it down, but I really wanted you guys to see what I was doing. And don't ask me what I was thinking because I really don't know. I mean, I obviously had a chance to shoot that guy in his head or his torso, but for some reason I really wanted that bullet penetration kill, and just could not get it. So anyway, the game is actually winding down. They're gonna try to plant a couple of these, but we're gonna disarm them, and that's it. Once again, I'm playing with a full team, and this is how almost all the games that we play go, and it's really nice. So anyway, that's it for this gameplay. On to the rap response that I just released. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all the comments and the responses. I had a lot of fun putting that together, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it and got a little kick out of it. So we're all still friends. I didn't hurt anybody's feelings or anything with it. So anyway, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you guys do. Once again, I appreciate the support and everything. I just got over 5K subs, over 5,000 subs, which is amazing. That is awesome. So anyway, guys, I will catch up with you later and see you on Xbox Live. Later, guys.